Hi, everybody. Welcome to Countdown here in Calgary, Alberta, Canada. It's the Flames ready to burn on the ice tonight. Let's go. Both these teams look ready to go, as does the official. Let's bring it on. The Flames win the draw, and they'll start on the attack. New York's got a hold of it against the wall. Quick pass over to Barzal. Down the right wing and into the offensive zone. Makes the save! The Flames gain possession in their own end. Picked up along the wall by Anderson. Coleman swooping in on the attack. Oh, he made the save! How did he stop it?
I have no idea, James. I mean, he was down and out, but profound athleticism and desperation got him back in to make it.
Big save by the goaltender watching that one.
Well, he makes an incredible save on a point-blank shot here, James. I love the way he's aggressive, he's competitive, and he wins the battle.
Lots of time left in this period. Still scoreless in this one. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. And he uses his reach to disrupt the play. And just got a piece of it to keep it out. Still lots of time left here in this frame. We're still scoreless. Offensive zone face-off, and he wins the draw. Oh, an unbelievable stuff by Markstrom. He carries the puck up along the wing. Quick pass to Anderson. Oh, a quick little pickpocket on the play. And he takes the pass. Fires it on net. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. Moves it to Mangiapane. Here's a shot. Oh, he stopped it. What a save on the play.
And there's nothing technical about that. That is all about the will to find a way to make that save incredible, James.
Calgary's got possession of the puck. Looking dangerous as they move along the boards. Sends the pass over. And he shuts the door on that. The Islanders will play it from the defensive zone. Shot! And that's broken up. Comes up with the stop. Oh, what a save as he denies them again.
He makes some consecutive saves there. He's got to be wondering where his defense are. I mean, how about a little help?
Taken by Pospisil. Puts a little mustard on the hit to knock the puck loose. Nice poke check inside the attacking zone. And he takes the dish. Steps into the offensive end. Shot! That goes off a twig. The Flames have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Here they come up along the wing. Takes a shot. Oh, and it goes off his glove. New York's got it against the boards. Shot! Stones him with the blocker. Oh, he saved it. Oh, my goodness, what a stop.
Oh, that's unbelievable, James. I have no idea how he got to that puck. It's some gymnastics at its finest.
And as play continues, listen to these fans. They're starting to get loud and recognizing what we saw not long ago here, Cheryl.
Yeah, James, I mean, they're continuing to acknowledge the save he made earlier because they know the temperature of this game. And, hey, the fans are now in it. They're all on board, and guess what? The goaltender knows it.
Shot, and he hangs on just as time runs out. That's it for period number one. Second period action coming up in moments here on EA Sports.
Don't forget, if you're a member of our rookie team,
and the official seems about ready to drop the puck on period number two. Advantage goalies through the first 20 minutes. Let's see if we get a goal here in the second. All right, Pounder, how would you assess this game through the first 20 minutes played?
The Islanders have had a ton of possession in the offensive zone, and it's translated into a ton of shots. High-danger ones, too, but the goaltender has been outstanding. They're going to need to find a way to have some more deception and get some net front presence if they want to put it in.
Sends a pass over. Moves into the slot. Big-time stop.
The shot's coming from the middle of the ice, and it has some heat on it, but he's ready and waiting for it. He's to position, and he makes the save.
Fires it. Gets a piece radius of it to make the save.
Markstrom's made a great save, and even better is the redirect to the corner.
Calgary's looking to break out. And now they look to make something happen from the neutral zone. Both sides digging in for that puck along the wall. And he loses control here. Handles the puck. New York's on the attack. Back at the point, they set it up. Moves the pass in front. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Inching closer to the midway mark of the period. The game is still scoreless. Pajot's won the draw, and they're on the attack. With the stop. Goaltender covers up. We got a stoppage in play. Centers are lined up, and we are ready to resume. New York's got it in the offensive zone. Denies him. He got all of it. Puck is frozen, and we'll get a face-off. New York's got it, and they're on the attack. Calgary's got control of it now from their own end. Coming down the left wing and into the zone. Here's a shot. Turns it aside with the glove. And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on. More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. We've still got zeros on the board. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. The Islanders move it in. Here's a chance. Oh, great reflex pad stop by Markstrom. Down the left wing across into the offensive end. And he lays out to block that one. Takes the feed moving in. Lee's got it along the wing. He grabs the puck here at the point. Great use of the stick in the defensive end by Weegar. Moves along the boards with some purpose. Sent into the offensive zone. The Islanders have it now. Looking for space inside the D zone. Across the line and on the attack. Can't maintain possession after that hit. The Islanders gain possession along the wall. Quick feed to Nelson. And he takes the feed. Slides it diagonally to Coleman. New York's got a hold of the puck now. Nelson's got the puck. And it's a quick pass to Pulock. Nowhere for that shot to go through. Calgary's got the puck along the wall. The Islanders get a hold of it. New York's got it across the line. Well, there you go. We played 40 minutes. Final chance for the coaches to push their messages home, and we'll see the third period coming up in just a matter of moments.
Show us your accuracy. Register now for our Shoot to Win contest with one lucky fan.
Period number 3 just moments away as the official signals both teams into position. Both goalies absolutely locked in here through the first 40 minutes. Let's see if that continues in the third. Moves the puck. The Flames are on the attack. Takes a shot. Here's a shot. And he snags that one with the glove. Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. Still no score in this one. Horvat's won the faceoff. Here's a short pass to Pelech. Skates to the crease. Denies him with a pad save. Takes the feed. Now a quick pass to Mangiapane. Puts it on net. Comes up with the stop. Scooped up along the wall by Mangiapane. Play rolls on. Feeds it to Dobson. Moves it quickly over to Pelech. Quick shot, and he gets in front of that rocket. Picked up along the boards by Anderson. Backlund's got it on the offensive end. The Islanders get a hold of the puck in their own end. Here they come on the attack down the left side. Fires it on net. And the traffic jam in front blocks the shot. Gets the full use of his stick on the poke check. Calgary's gained possession along the boards. Knocks the puck loose. And they keep the pressure on. Pajot's got it in the defensive end. Grabbed along the board by Dobson. Headman pass. Here's a shot. Oh, it stays out. He got a piece of that one. New York's got the puck along the boards. The Flames take over on possession.
It's been a low-scoring affair, James, but it's been entertaining on both sides, just unable to finish. And as an athlete, this can be very frustrating. You're squeezing the stick tighter and tighter with every miss.
Puck picked up by Lee. And the save. Ref blows the whistle as the puck's covered up. Past the midway mark in this period. Still looking for our first goal. The Islanders win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Uyghur's got the puck in his own zone. Gaining momentum up along the side. Shot! Here's a shot! Oh, and he steps up with the glove to stop that one. Strong use of the body to force the puck loose. And he slides it quickly to Dobson. Came up with the save on that play.
This is a fantastic save, James. He's all over it. What I mean by that is he knows exactly where it is and where it's moving. A reason why he can get square to it and make the save.
Here in the late going to the frame. Still scoreless in this one. The Islanders win it. Hammers a shot! And he was right there to make the stop on that play. Puts it on goal. And there's the save. Oh, spectacular save right there! Wow!
Unbelievable. I mean, it was all but in, and he steals it because of that last-ditch attempt to find the puck. Just incredible save, James.
And sure, listen to these stands here. They are getting loud. Some of them are getting on their feet here, still applauding that save we saw.
James, I think it's the appreciation for the desperation save, the compete, the will to keep that puck out of the net, and they're really showing him the love.
Taken along the wall by Backlund. Quick pass to Mangiapane. And it'll hang on to the puck for a much-needed whistle.
Well, and this is huge, James. The ability to slow the game down, get a line change. There's no one happier than the coach right now.
Officials are set. Players seem ready. We're ready to get this thing back underway. Pajot's won the draw inside his own end. Moves it to pull up. Moves it over to Palmieri. Shot! There's the horn bringing an end to regulation hockey, and it's been a tense one here tonight. And guess what? The intensity's going to ramp up to another level because sudden death overtime is coming up. Who's walking away with the W tonight? Overtime should give us an answer, and they're ready to drop the puck. Will we get a winner? Time to find out. It's overtime. For the win! And it keeps it alive! What a stop! Oh, wow! Another great stop! New York's got a hold of it along the wall. Quick feed to Barzal. Puck grab by Dobson.
Well, after that bone-crushing...
Scores! Good night! OT winner! Wow, did they work for that one tonight?
That's what you call having a knack for the net, James. When you get in tight and you're sniffing around, you better get that puck off quickly because you know there's defenders all in around you that are going to come and close.
Hope you had as much fun as we did bringing you the action here from all of us at EA Sports. I'm James Cybulski. Peace. Welcome to Calgary, everybody, the home of the 1989 Stanley Cup champion Flames, and we are ready to roll here on EA Sports. The officials there at center, and I think we are about to get this one underway. The Islanders will start with the puck as they win the opening faceoff here. He got all of that hit on the play.
You want to send a message to your opponent early in the game, and that early delivery of a bone-crushing hit, that does just that.
Lots of time left in this period. We're still scoreless. New York's won the faceoff. And he takes a shot. Oh, gets a glove on it to make the stop. Horvat's got it, and they'll go on the attack here in the offensive zone. Redirected off a stick. Denies the slapper. Calgary's got a hold of the puck. Anderson's got it against the boards. New York's got the puck. Moves the puck across to Barzal. Takes a shot. Nice save by the keeper to trap that puck in his chest. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Takes the puck along the boards. Here's a chance. Gets in front of it for the block. Here's a short pass to Dobson. And he gets a piece of that one and denies it. They are really dialed in here tonight. And it's taken by the defense. And the defense come away with it here. Battle ensues for that loose puck along the boards. From the right side, he goes to the middle of the neutral zone. Too much traffic in the lane. Feeds the puck across to Zary. Calgary's playing it through the neutral zone.
Change lines, come on!
Shot! Misses over the net. New York's got it in their own zone. From along the walls, they're gaining momentum. Puts it in deep. The Flames get a hold of the puck along the boards. With some open space at center. Takes the pass. And the traffic neutralizes that threat. They fight for it along the boards. Romanov's taking the puck behind his net. Split feed. Shot! Oh, that's blocked. What a stop by Markstrom. Tosses it on to Pospisil. And there he goes as the puck goes free. Grabs it in his own end. Down the left wing, they gain the zone. New York's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Pajot's going to play it against the half wall. Fires it. Oh, puts it off the iron. Had the side of the net, but doesn't go.
A huge opportunity to go ahead in this game, James, but it hits the pipe and out. Now they're chasing.
Oh, he got all of that. What a save by Sorokin.
Well, this is an incredible save, James. It's anticipation as well. Recognize that the shooter is in the low slot, getting in front of it and making the save.
Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. In the final moments of this period, the game is still scoreless. New York's won it, now they'll go on the attack. Shot! Denied by the goaltender. Picked up along the wall by Engvall. And that goes wide.
James, you know in practice when you do target shooting, guess why? So you hit the net. You just got to get back to it and work on it.
There's the horn for period number 1 as it comes to an end. We've got lots more action. 2 more thirds of this one to go. Stay with us. Second period set to get underway. Who will be the first to light the lamp here as play gets underway in the second? Well, Cheryl, how do you sum this one up through the first 20 minutes?
Markstrom's been outstanding in this game. You always know that your goaltender has to be strong if you want to win games. He's the reason this is scoreless.
And that banks off a stick from behind the net. Glove save by Sorokin. There's the whistle as the goalie hangs on.
Kellick's got a great defensive game, guys. A big part of that is his stick-em-up zone ability, which is his proficient stick checking in his own zone. He's known to be a responsible player, and you know his coaches put a lot of trust in him because of it.
Right up the gut into the offensive end. Oh, gets a little piece of it and keeps it out of the net. Calgary's in on the offensive attack now. Here's a shot and punches that away with the blocker. Right on the doorstep. Denies him again.
I'm not sure if anyone's helping him out there, but he's dialed in and doing it all himself, making consecutive saves.
Mangiapane's exploring options with the puck. Oh, and he had the answer on that one. There's the whistle. We get a face-off after the goalie covers up. Getting closer to the halfway point of this frame. We've still got zeros on the board. Horvat's won the draw in his own end. Now let's see if they can clear it. Takes the feed. The Islanders will play it in their own end. The Flames have it against the wall. Both sides mixed up for that battle for the puck along the wall. Scooped up along the wall by Zary. The Islanders take possession in the defensive end. Takes a hit. He goes down to the ice and coughs up the puck. And now he moves it quickly to Pasho. And that's broken up with a stick in front. Calgary's gained the line and into the zone. Jostles to the puck and he loses control. Tosses it to Pasho. Right up the gut into the attacking zone. Moves it quickly over to Palmieri. That opportunity's rejected. Picked up along the boards by Anderson. Puck scooped up by Hannafin. The Islanders gain possession. Calgary's in transition. Here's a chance. Glove save. Pasho's moving the puck through his own zone. Calgary's got a hold of it against the wall. New York's got the puck now. Up along the wing. Calgary's got the puck. The Flames have it now. Taken by Sharangovich. Dumps it into the O-zone. New York's got possession of the puck. The Islanders will play the puck from behind the net. Slides it over with pace to Huberdeau. Here's a shot. And there's a glove save on the play. Late goings of this period. Still no score in this one. New York's got possession here in their own end. From the left side, he moves it up ahead. Takes a shot. Big save by the goaltender. And now it's over to Hunt. Drives it to the crease. And the puck dies with the Trapper save.
Well, this save was way more difficult than it looked, James. I mean, there's so much traffic in front that he's fighting through to see, and he finds the puck to make the save.
Both teams are set. They're ready to drop the puck. Backlund's won the draw here, and they'll go on the attack. All right, we've played now 40 minutes in this one, and still a critical 20 minutes still needs to be played. Go stretch your legs, grab that final snack, because the third period is just around the corner.
Are you looking for information on the stars of tomorrow today? Check out page 21 of the program or our website for profiles on our team members on the verge of making it to the big league.
Hope you're having a great night. 2 periods down, 1 more to go, and they're ready to drop the puck here on period number 3. It has been all advantage goalies for the first 40 minutes. Will that change here in the third? The Islanders scoop it up along the boards. Quick pass to Barzal. From the right side, they gain the zone. Turned aside with the glove by Markstrom. Goaltender covers it up, and we'll get a reset here. We're still in the early stages of this period. Still looking for our first goal. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. There's the whistle as the puck goes out of play. New York's won the draw inside the offensive zone. Now let's see what they can do with it. Carries it in. Scrum along the wall. Grabbed along the boards by Barzal. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Glove save and just enough of it. And we get a whistle as the goaltender decides to hang on to this one. Nearing the midway mark of the period. Still scoreless in this one. New York's got the puck inside the offensive zone. And that caroms off a body in the lane. And now it's grabbed by Anderson. Bank pass off the boards. Through the neutral zone and into the offensive end. Great defensive effort with the stick. The Islanders gain control of the puck against the wall. Puck gets loose. We'll get some flow again here. Puts it on net. Here's a shot. Glove save.
Well, we know he's got a great glove hand, and man, does he ever show it off right there with that stop.
Looks like lineups are set. They're ready to get things back underway. New York's won the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. And that's off target as it hits a body. Knocks it away with the stick. Can't hang on after that hit. Taken along the wall by Backlund. And he takes the feed. Quick shot! Blocked in traffic. The Islanders gain possession along the wall.
It's a low-scoring affair out there, and not for the lack of entertainment and high-quality chances. Just both teams unable to finish when they get into the wheelhouse around the goaltender. This can be extremely frustrating. And nonetheless, they just got to take a breath and find a way to finish.
The Flames have it now. And he handles a cross-ice pass. The Flames gain the zone. The Islanders get a hold of the puck. And he slides it quickly to Lee. Pajot's picking up steam. Puck dumped in deep, allowing for the defenseman to change. Angles it over to Anderson. Streaking through center, they go on the attack. The Islanders look to start the transition game. Through the neutral zone now, picking up steam. Moves it to Palmieri. Makes the save. We'll get a face-off after the puck stays covered up. Here in the late goings of the period, we're still scoreless. New York's got it, and they're on the attack. Takes that pass back to the point. Denies him! Picked up along the wall by Pospisil. Almost down to the final minute here in this third. Glove save! And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here. Officials getting ready to drop the puck. Puck possession so key in today's game. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Nelson's crossed the line and is on the attack now. That's denied by the goaltender. Sari's the victim of a slash, and the official caught that. We got a penalty coming out. Let's get the official decision.
Really tough situation here. End of the third period and a penalty call. Gonna have to kill it off and find a way to get to OT. The Flames with an all-important power play opportunity.
Zikas wins the faceoff at his own end. Picking up some steam at center ice. And there's the buzzer. 60 minutes have been played, and we are still tied. Let's go to overtime, and we'll do that next here on EA Sports. And they are ready to drop the puck here in OT. The Flames win the draw to start the period, and their power play continues. Scrum along the boards as they battle for the puck. They'll want to clear the zone here while they're trying to kill off this penalty. Sends it into the offensive zone. Calgary's got the puck along the wall. Through the middle of the ice, they enter the attacking zone. Fires it on net. Oh, how did he keep it out? What a blocker stop by Sorokin. Had saved by Sorokin. And they managed to clear it. Great use of the stick at center by Zikas. Puck picked up by Huberdeau. Oh, my goodness, it stayed out. What a save.
It was all but in.
Stays your own team winner. It stands to wonderful. Oh, yeah, listen to this place.
I just love this power play, James. It's not just about skill, but you have to have the work ethic to be able to retrieve the puck as well. You've got to be harder on it than your opponent, and they get the PK running around. Absolute mayhem, and then eventually it goes in.
What a game, what an atmosphere, and they're not done just yet. Here they come back out onto the ice.
Oh, listen to it in here. I mean, it's electric. They just love what they saw on the ice, and they're getting a salute, a thank you, which has gone down as tradition for this team to be able to say, hey, fans, you've been there all the way.
Well, that brings a fun night of hockey to the end for all of us here at EA Sports. I'm James Cybulski. She's Cheryl Pounder. We will see. Welcome back to EA Sports. I'm James Cybulski. The Spoke Bees are back on the ice here in Boston, the home of Bobby Orr, Cam Neely, Ray Bourque, and more. Enough talk, enough hype. Let's do this. Your first period is set to go. The Bruins win the opening face-off, and we are underway with this one. Here's a shot. Oh, and an even bigger save on the slapper. Lots of time left in this period. The game is still scoreless. Offense's own face-off, and he wins the draw. What a block as he lays out, and I'm sure he'll feel that one. Shot! Here's a shot! And it's stopped by the glove. Nice play there.
Granlund's usually scouted before any key matchup because he's a special player and a good point getter. Pasternak's got an accurate shot if he can shoot the puck when it's settled on the ice. His snipe zone ability lets him pick his spots. Now, as I send it back upstairs, I'll be watching out for one of these players to give their team a chance to win tonight.
On the attack, they come down the right wing. Takes a whack, but still hangs on. Quick pass across to Pastrnak. Gains the zone. The Sharks have it from their own end. Quick feed to Zetterlund. And it's a quick pass to Duclair. Gaining momentum along the wing. Shot! Oh, and that one comes up short as he just gets enough of that one. Along the half wall with the puck. Oh, what a save!
That doesn't swing momentum in your favor. I don't know what will, James. That's a last-ditch effort to make a play. What a beautiful save.
The Bruins gain control of the puck. Moves it to the middle. Great defensive heads-up play to pick it off. And they turn it over in the neutral zone. Tries to make that cross-ice feed. Nice pass back. Takes a shot. Oh, tremendous save on the play.
What an incredible save. No idea how he got to that one, James. And the shooter is absolutely stunned. What a stop.
Too much congestion in front.
Blackwood's last save was so impressive, James. Really a last-ditch effort to find the puck. When you out-battle, when you out-will your opponent, everyone around you gets energized. Just look at the bench. Everyone is elevated because of that save.
Good heads-up defensive play as he extends the stick. Scooped up along the wall by DeBrusk. Cutting to the front of the net. Oh, what a save! He stopped it. Wow!
Oh, that's an intangible effort that you can't teach, James. That's all about desperation and the will to stop that puck.
Oh, what a save on the play! Whoa!
He's doing absolutely everything he can to score.
Dynamite on that stick. Wow!
James, we have to have another look at this goal. I mean, this is just a hard-working effort goal where you out-battle and out-will your opponent. Why? You're stumbling, and while you're stumbling, your eye's still on the puck. You know exactly where you need to move it before you go down, and you execute. And as a result, it's in the back of the net.
Boston's gone up by 1 here in the late stages of period number 1. Perfect timing as we near the intermission.
Yeah, and sometimes when the offense isn't coming, you got to stay the course and just continue to grind. And that's exactly what they did, and now they wind up with the game's first goal.
Into the attacking end. Good reach to the stick to knock the puck away. Handles the pass. And the puck stopper hangs on to get a breather here for the team. The Bruins have created a lot of scoring chances tonight, and they lead it here late in the first. The Sharks win that offensive zone face-off. Denied that one.
I'm not sure how we saw this puck, James. I mean, he screened, there's a ton of traffic, and he finds the puck to make the save. That one's a fabulous one.
Here's a shot. And he catches that one with the glove. Just here in the late stages of this frame, the Bruins lead it 1-0. Sturms won the faceoff here in the offensive zone. Denied by the goaltender. Shot! And he comes up big again.
I'm not sure where the defense is, but I'll tell you what, the goaltender has been outstanding, made a flurry of saves to keep his team in this one.
And both centers glide into the dot as a faceoff set to resume. And momentum on their side as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. Grips it and rips it. Big save just as time runs out. And with the buzzer, that puts a bow on the first 20 minutes of play. We've got lots more still to come. Second period action next, right here. Opening face-off here in the second period is about set to go. The second stanza is underway as the puck is dropped. Let's go. All right, Pounder, how would you assess this game through the first 20 minutes played?
San Jose is behind in this game, and they're right where they should be, James. They haven't earned anything. Why? Because they haven't managed the puck. You have the puck on your stick. You have to make a good, quick decision with it. They turned it over way too many times.
Loose puck battle along the boards. Grabbed along the boards by Duclair. And the goalie covers up for the whistle. The Sharks have been generating a lot of pucks on net, but they still trail here in the second. Boston's won the defensive zone draw. Quick pass to McAvoy. They're looking to make something happen through the neutral zone now. Shot! Glove save made by Blackwood.
That's an incredible save, James. I mean, he's got presence in his crease, and he's also got a great glove hand, and he shows it right there with that save.
Lots of time left in this period. Boston's ahead 1-0. And they take possession here in the offensive zone, and time to go on the attack. Officials getting ready to drop the puck to get play back underway. The Bruins win the draw, and they go on the attack here in the offensive zone. Oh, he kind of struggled with that one, but he got just enough to keep it out. On the attack along the boards. Oh, he just got enough of that to keep it out. There's the whistle as the puck stopper elects to hang on. More than half the period left to play. Boston's up 1-0. Coyle's won the draw in his own end. Now let's see if they can clear it. Boston's ready to go on the attack. Shot! And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net.
Well, the shooter's in a coveted spot on the ice, right in the middle of it with a good look, and he makes an incredible save by getting square to the puck and turning it aside.
Great reflex on display tonight on his part. Oh, spectacular save on the play. Here's a short pass to Coyle. With the stop.
Blackwood's been dialed in right from puck drop, James. I mean, he's made the key save that he's need to make, and it's all about for a tender managing the momentum swings of the game, and the timeliness of the saves have really given his team an opportunity.
Big save.
I'm not sure how he kept up to that shot right from the slot area, James, but man, he flashed the leather. He made the save, no rebound to boot.
Well past the midway mark of this period, the Bruins have taken a 1-0 lead. And they take possession after the defensive zone faceoff. The Sharks move the puck in the defensive zone. Fires it, and that doesn't reach the net. And skilled use of the stick to poke the puck away. Gains the zone through the middle. A feed out front. Oh, he comes up with a stop. In front, and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up. Puck ready to drop here any moment to get things underway again. The Sharks start with the puck in their own end. Slides the puck over. Oh, excellent use of the stick as he knocks that one away. Boston's moving it into the offensive end. Here's a shot. Oh, and he somehow got a little piece of it, and it stays out of the net. Getting into the later stages of this period, 1-0 is where we sit at this point. Sturms won it off the faceoff. San Jose's got it in their own zone. Sends it in deep. Boston's got a hold of the puck now. Dishes it to Zacha. To the front. Oh, and he gets a piece of that one to keep it out. Puck is frozen, and we get a stoppage in play. The Sharks get a hold of the puck in their own end. Sturm stick handling in his own zone. Second period nearly into its final minute here. Slides it back to the blue line. Snaps it onto the net. Denies it in front.
Reaction time is so critical for goaltenders because the way the players shoot in this game today, man, it is so tough to stop. So this one, instincts. Glove goes up, makes the save.
Coyle's won the faceoff. Receives the pass. Here's a chance, and he hangs on just as time runs out. There's the horn. 40 minutes in the books. We'll get a refresh for both the players, ice. Back with the third period next.